Hey y'all, welcome to the channel Life in Every Lane. My name is Vanessa and I am coming to you today with another perfume haul video. So this is my third perfume haul video, you guys. I've been getting into buying more Middle Eastern fragrances because I am really loving the ones that I have purchased thus far. Some of them haven't been my favorite, but for the majority of the ones that I've purchased, I do love the ones that I've bought. You know, I'm learning a little bit more as I purchase fragrances in saying things that I don't like or that I do like, because I know before I said I despise rose, but I'm learning that it's not the fact that I really despise or do not like rose fragrances. It's just how the rose is done in that particular fragrance. The Donna Born in Roma, the Yellow Dream, that is one of my favorite fragrances. And I haven't worn it in so long, but I was looking at the notes on it and I'm like, it has rose in it. And I do have a couple of other fragrances that I have smelled that has rose in it, but I just don't like how rose is done in certain fragrances. So I am learning to say that as opposed to saying that I don't like rose in fragrances. And then another thing I always say is I don't like fruity fragrances. Well, I'm learning that I don't like if it's overly fruity. But if it does have fruits, some fruits in there, like floral fruits, I'll tend to like more than just something that's very, very fruity. So with that being said, we can move along. So I'm learning. I'm not a perfume guru or anything, or, you know, this is not a perfume channel, but I have been getting more into trying to update my fragrance collection. So that's why I've been purchasing more Middle Eastern fragrances. And I do tend to lean more toward Middle Eastern fragrances because they are a little bit more reasonably priced. So if I do find other I do have designer fragrances as well, not a whole lot, because like I said, I stopped purchasing fragrances. I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of things of purchasing fragrances. If I can spend $30, $40, $50 as opposed to $100, $150, or $200, that's what we're gonna do over here. So, you know, to each his own, but me, I like to save my coins to spend on other things. So, but like I said, if I do find a fragrance that I like, you know, I will purchase it. There has been one purchase that I do want to go and, as they say, get my nose on it. And it is the new, the Carolina Herrera Good Girl. I'll have to put it on the screen, but I think it has like almond and jasmine. I do want to go into Sephora or Ulta. I do want to try that fragrance out because I do have the oldie but goodie Carolina Herrera Good Girl, and that is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. So without further ado, we are going to, let me get my notes here. So we are going to start with, and it is the Qawafi Voyage Nova. Now this was a TikTok purchase that I ordered from the TikTok shop, and saying that it was compared to or an inspiration of the Louis Vuitton Trapeze, whatever. I'll put it on the screen because I've never smelled any of Louis Vuitton fragrances before, so I couldn't tell you what that smells like. But the notes for Qawafi Voyage Nova is lychee, bergamot, and ginger at the top. And then the middle notes are Turkish rose, peony, cacao, Turkish rose. And then the base note is patchouli. I definitely get the patchouli in here. I think I get a little bit of the ginger in here and bergamot. This smells really good. I have this on today, and when you first spray it out, it's like really strong. Not strong in a bad way, but just like very, say when you first spray it out, it is a very, like it's like I'm here. So, and then it kind of mellows down and it's not as strong. But this is the Qawafi, and this is what it looks like. And it does look like the bottle. So we're gonna take it out of here. And this is what Qawafi Voyage Nova looks like. And it does look like the bottle. Now I did see a picture of it. So this is the bottle. And like I said, this is my scent that I have on today. And y'all, it smells really, really good. And as the day goes on, it just smells better and better and better and better. It's very, you know what? It doesn't smell like what is it? The Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, but that's what it puts me in the mind of, like that type of really elegant and just really it smells really, really good. You know, I'm not going anywhere today, but like I think of this, when I think of this fragrance, I think of, you know, you're going out, you know, like I said with the Coco Mademoiselle, like out to dinner, you know, a nice restaurant, not just out to dinner, but a really, really nice restaurant where you're dressed up, or you're going to some type of event because and you're really dressed up. That's what this Voyage Nova reminds me of. So this right here, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because I like it. The next fragrance that I have, I also got off of the TikTok shop. This is the Sellion Bubble Gum, and it comes in this packaging. The top notes are red fruit, raspberry, rose, and violet, and peach. And then the middle notes is rose, geranium, and iris. The base notes is white musk and cedarwood. Now, I have to be careful with that cedarwood because one of these fragrances that I tried on had cedarwood in it, and baby, when I tell you, I was like sniffing the whole time. So yeah, so this is Sellion Bubble Gum, and no, it does not smell like bubble gum. And this is another one, and the bottle is so pretty. It has that iridescent, like purple on here. And this, from what I hear, is supposed to be a inspired fragrance to the Chanel Chance Splendid. So I've smelled the Chanel Chance Splendid. It's been a while since I smelled that fragrance, but when I sprayed this on the car and on my hand, it doesn't smell exactly like it, but you can definitely tell that it's in that same ballpark of that Splendid. This is really fresh and clean, florally. This smells really good. And this is another one that as the day goes on, it's really, really pretty. I love that. And it's so crazy because I do feel like I can smell some rose in there. I don't know what type of rose it is in here, but it smells really, really good. I feel like I can smell that geranium. This smells good. And like I said, on my skin, I've sprayed it on my skin, and it does put you in the mind of the Chanel Chance Splendid. It does. So this one is really good, y'all. This one is really good. So I would give this one an 8.5 out of 10 because it smells good to my nose anyway. The next fragrance that I have here is the Lattafa Nebras Elixir. So I've wanted to try this one for a really, really long time. I know the other one, just the Nebras in the black and gold bottle is very, very popular. But I didn't really care for the Billie Eilish, the first one. Now her second perfume, the number 2, I really do like that one. But the first one, I didn't really care for that too much. But it's been a really, really long time since I smelled that one. So I decided to get this one because I like the notes in this one better. So the Lattafa Nebras Elixir says it is a solar gourmand, and it says that the top notes are milk, candy, and whipped cream. And then it says the middle notes are sugar cane and heliotrope. And then the base notes is vanilla, ambroxan, and musk. So this one, and of course, you know, the presentation is going to be presentating. So this is so freaking gorgeous. This bottle, man, this bottle is everything to me. I absolutely love this bottle. The bottle is absolutely gorgeous. But I have to say, the scent is beautiful. It is so beautiful and creamy and but it does not last long on my skin at all. Like, when I spray it on, it's like, it smells so good. And then it seems like within a couple of hours, it's like, where is it? Okay, so God, when I tell you that whipped cream, oh my God, the milk candy, the whipped cream, everything in this right here. And I don't know why, I believe these two together, now I might be wrong, but these two together, I believe would smell so freaking good together. But this right here, like, oh my God, it's so sweet and creamy and I really, really love this. I know I'm late to the party with this, but this smells so good. I just wish that it lasts longer on my skin. The Nebras Elixir by Lattafa I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10 because it just doesn't last long on me. But as far as the smell, 10 out of 10. Straight 10 out of 10 for the smell. Matter of fact, I got that on my hand, so I'm gonna spray some of this on here and I'm gonna let you know. I have that Voyage Nova right here. So yeah, y'all, the Nebras Elixir by Lattafa. Okay, so the next one that I have here is the Lattafa Hayati Al Rasan, and it's this one right here. And all of these I've opened because I've smelled all of them. I've put them on my hand and everything. But so this one is the Lattafa Hayati Al Rasan. And this one says that it is a floral fruity. And it says the top notes are coconut, pineapple, citruses. And it says the middle notes is ylang ylang, frangipani, and jasmine. And then the base notes, it says vanilla, musk, sandalwood, and sweet notes. Now this one, I'm not gonna say I don't like it, because one thing I'm learning is with some of these fragrances, like I've bought them and maybe didn't really care so much about it, like not dislike it, but just it wasn't my favorite. And then it's like I go back, you know, in like a few weeks and I've sprayed it and I'm like, And I hear that Middle Eastern fragrances is like, I guess when they sit for and macerate, they sit for a little bit, they tend to change a little bit. So this one, I really thought I was gonna love this one because, and I have to say I don't dislike it, but it's just not my favorite. It seems like to me it's missing something. it's missing something. Now see, even though this says that it is a floral fruity, to me this is just fruity. I don't smell, and I really got it because I thought coconut, pineapple, oh, I'm gonna like that. And like I said, I don't dislike it, but this is not my favorite. Because it just seems like it's something in here that's missing to me, that if it had whatever in it, it would be so much better. So yeah, so that one, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't like it, but this one I'm going to give a 6 out of 10. So the Lattafa Hayati Al Rasan, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Oh, y'all, with that Voyage Nova and the Lattafa Nebras Elixir, that does smell pretty good. Okay, so the next one I have here is the Lattafa Opulent Dubai. So this one, when I bought this one, this was one I started not to even get because I just was like, you know what, I don't know. Because mango and all of that scared me. And so this one, when I got it, you know, I was like, I'm scared because to me, it was like, it's just fruity. So this one for the Lattafa Opulent Dubai, it says it's an oriental floral, and it says that the top notes are mango, grapefruit, lemon, and ginger. It says the middle notes is jasmine, cedarwood, and violet, which scared me with that cedarwood. And then the base notes are woodsy notes, ambergris, benzoin, and oak moss. So yeah, this one right here, the freaking bottle though, the bottle. This freaking bottle is the most beautiful bottle I have ever seen. Like, it is just so pretty and elegant with the, look at that gold. Look at that cap. And then all of the pretty gold flakes on there. This right here is such a gorgeous bottle. It just looks so expensive, and it smells good. It smells really good. Yes, it smells good. This one smells really good. This one will surprise me. It did. This one surprised me as well as the Lattafa, the Nebras. It surprised me as well. This one, or I got it the wrong way. This Lattafa Opulent Dubai, it smells really good. You can smell the mango in here. Something in here is, it just, I don't know. It gives it a really, I know there's no, it doesn't list a leather note in here. But it smells a lot more expensive. Like this is a really expensive smelling perfume in my opinion. And I don't know, I really, you know, it kind of surprised me a little bit, especially with the fruits in there. So this one I'm going to give a 8.5 out of 10. So this is the Opulent Dubai from Lattafa. The next fragrance that we have here, and this is the Arabiyat Prestige Nyla, the Vanille. Now with this perfume, y'all, I did not realize that they had so many versions of this perfume. This one right here. So I was looking at the perfume, and then I heard somebody say that it was supposed to be another one of the fragrances that Rihanna wears, but it's not, because they said Rihanna said no, she does not wear this. But this particular fragrance right here, I got the wrong one. So when I first sprayed this fragrance, I was like, did somebody send me a fake? Like, because this It's like I could not smell it. I could not smell this fragrance. So this fragrance says that it is the top notes vanilla, vanilla bean, and jasmine. The middle notes is caramel and amber. And then the base notes is vanilla, tonka, and musk. So when I first got it and I sprayed it on the car, I was like, where is the fragrance? Like, this don't smell like nothing. And I don't know if I just needed to spray it out, because once I actually sprayed it again, like after a few days, like I could smell it. So it's still not like loud, but this is the vanille version. So this is the Arabiyat Prestige Nyla or Nyla Vanille. And the packaging is gorgeous. Look at that. The packaging is really, really gorgeous. And so we're gonna take that out of there. And it seems like the more, and this is what the packaging looks like. That is so, so pretty. So I feel like now that it's been sitting for a few days, I don't know why, I feel like I've had it now, probably going on a little bit over 2 weeks. The atomizer on all of these are really, really good. See, now I feel like I can smell it in the air. I smell it a lot better now. For some reason, I don't know why. It's a very light scent though. Let me smell some. I don't know, I feel like I got that Opulent Dubai stuck in my nose. Spray some on the other side. This is just very light. Like, I mean, when I say this is, I don't really care for that vanilla in here or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It smells really, I don't even know the word to say. So this one, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I got the wrong one. I was meaning to get the original Nyla or Nyla. I was meaning to get the original, but I got this one not realizing it was the vanille. And I don't dislike it. It's just like I don't really smell anything. It just doesn't smell like anything to me. So yeah, this one, I don't know. I don't know. 6 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because it just don't smell like nothing. Yeah. That don't smell like nothing to me. So this is the Arabiyat Prestige Nyla Vanille. Okay, so the last fragrance that we have here, and it is the Lodge Nafias Shark. So this one, let's see what the notes say. I gotta get my. So Lodge Nafias Shark says it is a floral fruity, and it says that the top notes are gardenia, apricot, and vanilla. It says that the middle notes are pear, freesia, white wood, and then it says that the base notes are a bourbon, vanilla, musk, and amber. So this one, when I first sprayed this one, y'all, I did not like it. Like, I did not like it. And then, of course, as usual, as it set. I was like, okay, okay. And then later, like the next day, I opened it up and I smelled it and I was like, oh my God. I was like, okay. So yeah. So this one, and look at the bottle. Man, when I tell you these bottles, and it has like the gold on there, and this is like a black or navy blue, and it's kind of faded. That is so freaking pretty. The bottles are gorgeous. So let's... Oh yeah. This just goes to show you like how your nose changes. Because when I first sprayed this, I was like, oh no. I was like, oh, And then, like I said, the next day when I went back, I was like, is that smelling like that? Smells good, y'all. Yeah, so this one, I'm definitely going to give it a 10 out of 10. Yeah. This smells really, really good. I can definitely smell that gardenia in there. I don't know what else that is I smell in there. I don't know all those notes yet. But this smells really, really good. And I know this is supposed to be inspired by something. I have no idea what it's inspired by. I want to say they said Bachiami or something like that, but I'm not really 100% for sure. And if it is, I've never smelled Bachiami, but yeah. This smells really, really good. This smells really, it smells, it's like the Opulent Dubai. It smells like it costs a lot more, like it's a really expensive fragrance. So yeah, I love that one too. So yeah, guys, so that is all of the fragrances that I bought this time, and I'm going to rank them according to my purchases and what I think. So at number 7, it's definitely gonna be this Arabiyat Prestige Vanille, because like I said, I can't say, I just don't really smell anything. And if it is, it's like really, really light. So I don't know if it'll change. The next time I order, I will try to order the original fragrance, but this, this is a soft no for right now. Okay, so the next one, and it's going to be the Lattafa, the Hayati Al Rasan. I don't dislike it, but I'm gonna put this at number 6 because I'm not really, I don't know, it just feels like, to me that it's missing something, like something that I like in fragrances. It seems to be missing. I don't dislike it, and I will definitely be wearing it. And maybe as I wear it and as it sits, maybe, you know, my feelings will change. But for right now, I'm going to put this at number 6. Number 5 is going to be the Sellion Bubble Gum. Not because I don't like it, but I do have the others that I think is before this one. So the Sellion Bubble Gum, which is supposed to be the inspiration of the Chanel Chance Splendid. It does smell like the Chance Splendid in my opinion. But I'm gonna put this one at number 5. So this is the Sellion Bubble Gum. And like I said, it does not smell like bubble gum. And so yeah, this is number 5. Number 4 is going to be this Lattafa Nebras Elixir. And the Nebras Elixir, I love it. It smells so good. It smells, and mixed in with that Voyage Nova, it smells really good. So the Lattafa Nebras, I'm going to put this one at number 4, and that's because it doesn't last long enough for me. It smells really good. It's really creamy, and oh my God, it smells so good. When you first spray it out, it just lights up the room. It smells so good, but yeah, it doesn't last. Like, I wish they had an intense version, because this one, it smells so good, but it just does not last, on me anyway. So yeah, Lattafa Nebras Elixir. Number 3 is going to be the Qawafi Voyage Nova. I love this one, and I'm definitely giving it a 10 out of 10. This smells really, really good. It smells really expensive, and it lasts a pretty good amount of time. I would say maybe on my skin, it does last about 4 or 5 hours. And after that, I mean, I still smell it, but it has started to get really faint. So the Qawafi Voyage Nova is number 3. So number 2 is going to be the Lattafa Opulent Dubai. This really surprised me. It really did. And for it to be mango and grapefruit and all of that, it really, really surprised me. But this perfume smells really elegant and expensive. It smells more expensive than what I paid for it. So I really, really like this Lattafa Opulent Dubai. Number 1, I am going to have to say it is definitely going to be the Lodge Nafias Shark. This smells delicious. It smells, again, very elegant, very expensive. It definitely smells like you paid way more than what you paid for it. So the Lodge, I think they said the K is silent. I don't know, y'all. But the fragrance is a wonderful fragrance. The bottle is beautiful, and it's so heavy. So yeah, so the Lodge Nafias Shark is going to be my number 1 scent. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel and watching my fragrance video haul. I'm telling you, when I say I'm really loving these fragrances that I have been purchasing, I'm just really loving them. I'm learning so much about different notes and, you know, what they bring to the fragrance, and I'm really, really enjoying myself. And so I know I said I wasn't going to be buying any more fragrances, but I'm just not even going to say that anymore, because I love fragrances. I've always loved fragrances. At one point, I had stopped buying fragrances. Now that I am into buying fragrances again, I will definitely be purchasing more, probably not so close together like I had on the first one. So I will be doing another video on some of the purchases that I bought that I don't really care for. Some of them probably gonna surprise you from like my first and my second haul. So to all my new subscribers, I really want to take the time out to say I thank each and every person that has subscribed to my channel. I thank each and every person that always comes back to watch my content. I thank you so much for subscribing. I thank you to all my older subscribers, older as in have been here with me, you know, for a while. I thank you all for returning to watch my videos. And I would love it if you all would like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video if you like. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. And until my next video, you all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed rest of the day. See you in the next one.